Hey there, it's Iftan Shah. Assalamu alaikum. I hope that everyone is doing great, and thank you so much to take a moment and watch my video. So in this video, it's going to be about how you can do better at your interview processes of the scholarship, maybe YES scholarship or maybe AFLIX scholarship. So good luck for your interview and watch the video till the end. Because this is the season now, students are getting selected for the YES scholarship or maybe AFLEX, I don't know. So like these interview processes and all stuff. So like some few tips, like a few tips I would like to share for those who are applying for who are getting ready for interviews and all stuff which are coming up. So keep one thing in mind. If you're leaving your house or whatever place, like you're going for this interview place, it's like keep one thing in mind, that your goal of the day should be that interview, and that's it. That should be your goal. So you should be totally focused, and in your mind you should like keep in mind, like, okay, I'm going here, so my goal is getting to that interview and getting through it and pass it. And to do that, what can you do best? So, first of all, be confident and show that you are confident. Even though some points, if you're not understanding someone, if you're getting harder, like you're not able to understand what he's saying, what the question is, so like you can always ask a question that shows that you are confident, that shows that you're not nervous, that shows that you do not have a fear of questioning, which is a good quality to have. And next thing, always keep a smile. Smile adds a lot more emotion and a lot more meaning to what we're saying. So like if I'm right now change my expressions and see that how it affects, like I'm smiling right now and I'm talking with you, which shows that I'm enjoying this and I love this and making these videos and all stuff, helping you up, guys. That's what I do and that's what I love, right? So like as you saw how smiles adds uh into your speech a positive impact. It gives a positive impact to your audience. Like, look, what if I'm talking in this way? Right now you're getting the information, but it is not sounding interesting as it was sounding when I was changing my expressions and adding some emotions into it. That's the other part that you should consider. And one more thing, you're going to apply for an exchange scholarship, right? So think about like what could be the possible questions. Think in this way, you're going to live in a complete different house. You're going to live in a family which is we should have no idea about. You're going to discover them. How should be your attitude? What things should concern you? Because most of the times the interview questions are regarding particular situations, like what if you do not like one thing in your host family? What if this is not okay for you? What if this is not happening which it used to happen for you? What should be your approaches? That's what they ask. So like I would say be open-minded and be flexible, and think in that way, like your imaginations and your thought processing should be much more open-minded and much more flexible. Then yeah, that will be something that can add to your interview. Like suppose if they're asking about like in your host school, you're gonna go there and they have a soccer team and you want to be part. What happens is like your team doesn't likes you. How are you gonna tackle this situation? So like I would have said that, like I would have give someone an answer in this way, like it's fine, because like someone comes, like if some new person comes to your team, nobody's gonna like someone at all, like for the first time, for the very beginning, no one is gonna welcome you. But the point is, if they're not showing a good, like if they're not welcoming, then I will earn that welcome by working hard, by being friendly, by being positive, staying focused and trying to be friend of them, and that way I'll try to be positive. and that way I can earn the friendship and I can earn the part in the group or in the team. That's what I would answer. Try to be positive. That's what you will actually do when you go on an exchange scholarship, and that's what I'm right now doing. And I'm trying to be very positive, and honestly, I'm not facing any problem because my host community is the best. They're helping me a lot. My host parents, they help me a lot to get through things, and believe me, host families are so nice. They're the best people. They just help you through a lot of things and they teach you a lot of things, which is so nice. So moving on, there might be in interview processes, there is a group discussion. What is that? So I'm gonna tell you about the group discussion is actually refers to a text where the text actually describes a situation of describes a particular situation, might be anything on an exchange program, and you're supposed to talk about it. So while talking about that, you're going to be in a group and you're going to discuss. Group discussion always means that you're going to give time for others to talk, and you are also supposed to talk. You have to, create such an environment in which everyone can talk, and you also are talking, you're not cutting anyone, but still you're presenting your idea on that topic. So the topic is going to be about is it's going to be a text describing a situation, like for example, if you are sitting on a couch, you came from school earlier and you're having lunch on the couch and you're watching TV, and your host sister or your host brother comes from work. He's gonna he because like most of the American teenagers, they work, not everyone in and not every country, like unlike in Pakistan, we are not every teenager works. So like in America, every teenager works. So your host sister is coming, or your host brother is coming from work, and he's pretty much tired, and that he found out that you have not cleaned the dishes that you were supposed to do, because like you have part of chores, every family member has its parts of chores, so you're not doing your chores if you have not done them, and he found that, and he doesn't like that you're not doing your chores, and he says like you're initiating an argument with him, and it ended up into a conflict. So what should have been done here to make it much better? That's what the good mind, like that's what it's going to describe the text for you. For as an example, not really that, but that kind of thing will be exemplified, or like that kind of thing will be, there might be anything, not I just specified one situation. So like you're supposed to talk about it. Now the point is, what will you talk? How should you talk? So I would suggest, try to see the thing, try to take a moment, relax, think about the situation, process it, and start talking about being positive in the beginning. Like you should say that how the person could have reacted, that could have taken him, or like that could have represented, or that could have controlled the situation in a good manner. Like he should have talked, he should have apologized for he not doing being his not being responsible for his chores, and then he should have offered him that any other kind of help at the same moment. But you could either talk about how he should have explained that there might be a reason that he is not doing chores. So that could be another answer, but like I would stick with being more positive, which is being like saying sorry and just ending the argument there, and taking it, and taking good and starting it all over again by doing the chores straight away. That's what I would say. And that's pretty much it. And one more thing, for in-person interview, I would say you should be mindful and take a moment to think and then answer. If you're not able to answer from the top of your head, you're just supposed to take a moment, ask them, excuse them for a while, and think, and then answer, instead of rushing or mumbling or fumbling or stumbling. You should be moving in a flow. It's fine to take a moment and answer. That's a good thing to do. One more thing is the essays. So on the extended, answering essays, not something big. It's all asking you to include your experiences, which can help how your past experience can help you in this journey that you want to go to in a different country. That's what it's about. So always be truthful, be yourself in the interview processes, and that's pretty much it. Good luck.